Do you know, Mort, if Lord Nelson had had that lot on his side, we would have been forced to lose the Battle of Waterloo.
How long have you been in Scouts, then?
Oh, ever since I was old enough to waggle me on woggle. Well, scouting runs in our family. Do you know, my father once saw BP.
So what? I've seen Shell, Castrol, National, Benzol.
No, BP. Lord Baden-Powell, founder of the Boy Scouts.
Oh, him. You know, if it hadn't been for him, the world would never have suspected the existence of droopy underpants.
Well then, Linda, lovely to welcome you as a next-door neighbour. Is this your baby then, or have you had an accident with your shopping? Nice baby, look. Oh, bless his little cotton socks. Isn't he ugly? Hey, who's got a face like back end of a tram then? Look at him, Pat. Isn't it revolting?
Who's not going to be a young executive when he grows up?
Yeah, Linda. I saw you right. Is that the baby? It's the truth, it's ugly, isn't it? Anyway, OK, these aren't bought. They're homemade straight from the packet. Now, you can have an individual chocolate macaroon, or an individual maid of honour, or perhaps you prefer a melting moment.
I'll have a maid of honour, love. In remembrance of carefree days before I had that melting moment, what resulted in thingy here.
God, you are an ugly little devil, aren't you? Look at that romper suit. Looks as if it might have been knitted for a ferret. Circumstances, it's quite appropriate, really. Oh, well, now it's starting to cry. Babies always start to cry when they see me. Well, it's part of my natural defence mechanism.
Here we go. Feeding time at the menagerie. See how little gannet is this?
Yes, I can see the resemblance. Do you give it a bottle, Linda, or are you rude and feed it yourself?
I feed it myself, love. Well, like I say, Carter, waste not, want not.
Fancy feeding a baby at the breast, Carter? It's not very young executive, is it? You'd never see Mr. Leatherbarrow doing a thing like that.
Oh, come on, Annie. Time to get up. You're going to be late for work again. There's a grate full of clinkers to clear before you think of lighting that fire. Come on, woman. Get on your iron legs.
There's no work today, Les. It's Mort's funeral party.
Oh, that.
Les,
What?
we can have another 10 minutes in bed, lad.
What for?
You know, Les. You know.
You don't?
You do. What was you always threatening to do on them long afternoons when Carter was away at Sunday school?
Oh, that.
Come on, you can do it now.
I can't.
Why not?
I've not got my fishing rod with me.
I heard that, pardon. Is it someone's funeral, pardon?
Yes, mine.
I heard that, pardon. But if it's your funeral, you must be. And so must I. Are we dead then?
I don't know. How can we tell?
Are we then, pardon?
We could be dead. I wouldn't like to stake my life on it, though.
So, this is eternity, is it? Pardon?
Aye. Got bloody awful wallpaper, hasn't it?
I wonder where everyone else is.
They must have heard you was coming and done a bunk sharpish.
Now, there's no need to talk like that, you know. If it's going to be you and me together in eternity, we'd best be friends. Pardon?
Yeah. Aye, you're right.
That's right, yeah.
You, me,
That's right.
eternity. There's only one thing to make it tolerable, Staveley.
And what's that? Pardon?
It's me for lavatory first thing every morning.
Carter,
What?
I was thinking about Uncle Mort and his visit to the other side. Isn't it a pity he didn't meet God?
What?
Well, he could have asked him if he'd started off as a young executive.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, there is a precedent. Mr. Leatherbarrow started as a young executive, and look at the position he's risen to. Carter,
What?
when you go to heaven, will you promise me one thing?
What?
Will you take up golf?
You are?
Well, Mr. Leatherbarrow says you can make some very useful contacts playing golf. You never know, you might get invited to a mixed foursome with Enid Blyton and Simon Cole Peter.
All right. For you, when I ascend to heaven, I shall take up golf. Oh, and I'll ask God to budge up so I can sit at Mr. Leatherbarrow's right hand.
Come on, you two. Cars are waiting. And if we don't get them 100th pork pies to party soon, they'll start savaging the trifles.